Great to see you in here. And I think you're all set. If you can also share your screen. Oh, are you using a tablet PC perhaps? Because I think you need to turn the screen.
Probably. Okay, let's move this. Yeah, I'm using multiple screens here. Screen 2. Okay, now can you see it?
Yes, this is perfect. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Excellent.
all right. We used up a little bit of time already for your presentation, so please take your time. And for the audience, if you have any questions during the presentation, we'll save them until the end. There will be a short open Q&A with Geremy. Geremy, without further ado, take it away. Enjoy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate the opportunity here at TEZ. And to give kind of some insight, we are a technology company based out of Dallas, Texas. We have really a suite of products that are all engineered and geared towards enhancing the guest experience. But the unique thing about our platform is providing a unique guest experience is certainly not the secret sauce to what we do. You have to have just a solution that's easy for everybody to use, not just the customers, but the staff members as well as the management teams. You have to have the support team in place in order to assist your customers, your clients, and your integrated partners. So we've really gone out of our way to help provide a white labeled experience for any business that adopts any one of our solutions. So that way, these businesses actually have the opportunity to make this their own. Certainly, it's going to be powered by TEZ, and we're there to support you at every step along the way. But there are many, many moving parts to a number of the different solutions, and I would encourage anybody watching this to just visit our website, which is www.tezhq as in headquarters.com, and you can kind of see the gambit of things that we have, and nothing short of what I'll share with you guys today. But what really makes it unique is our platforms are really designed by industry professionals. So there are tools to help streamline communication, simplify auditing, and really just increase accountability for everybody. So the first one I'll share with you is SMS Valet. So we've literally spent the last 10 years creating our narrative, which that is to become the best technology provider out there. We were the first and the only paperless, ticketless technology ever created. What our platform does is it gives customers the ability to use their cell phones in order to check into valet, to pre-request their car, to pay, to tip, two-way communicate, have parking validated. Guests simply provide their cell phone numbers upon arrival and they receive a fully customizable text message. Now, this does allow businesses the unique opportunity to share information with guests about their platform or about their offerings or about their business while guests are physically arriving or leaving their business via text message. And this is a very, very powerful way and effective communication tools to really share what's important to these different businesses, regardless of who's providing service for the particular operation. And so to give you guys just a quick rundown of the valet experience from the employee side, we're nerds that come from the tech world and the hospitality industry, so we really enjoy using color codes to help everybody understand quickly without taking a lot of time to investigate which cars have been requested, who's paid for, who's not been paid for. So that's what you see right here on my screen with this would be a valet's device in their hand. We use reusable hardware, which helps identify vehicles to sets of keys. This is a grease pencil, so the valet staff can identify where they're parking the car at versus where the TEZ tickets are. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure. Hold on here. Let me see why my screen is not.
It looks like it was working, Geremy.
There it is. Is it working now? It may just because there were action items for that screen. Are we back on?
Yeah, can you go to the next slide to see if that works?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay. Well, I think yeah, that's working. Perfect. All right.
Okay,
Your webcam's off though. I'll send you a new request, but it seems to be working just fine.
excellent. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah, for sure, it's working.
Okay, excellent. Sorry about that, guys. So the TEZ tickets, which you previously saw, are just reusable reusable cards for guests that don't want to give you the phone number. So our platform pre-COVID, we were doing, roughly between 2.2 and 2.5 million cars through our platform in any number of operations, from Ritz-Carltons to Google campuses, Mall of America, Children's Hospital, residential to commercial to really airports or any industry that's using technology. So what you're looking at here, our platform is extremely dynamic to the point to where we can actually share guest information with guests as they arrive. So if they ever visit any of our locations, they can actually be greeted by the digital ticket on their phone, which is shared with them via our platform. This also leads into kind of just some really other feature sets that are extremely useful and dynamic, especially in the new world that we're in today. We actually have the ability to share customized VIP cards or window stickers. And you guys can see here, these are just a few of the ones that we have. It's just a credit card size card. And what it does is it'll save guest name and information on this. So upon arrival, if they visit any of our locations across the United States or even internationally, they don't actually have to verbally give anybody their information. It's stored securely encrypted inside of the card in a chip, and then our system decodes that and reads it to you. So along with that, you can actually even give special parking privileges to certain people, which is going to be recognized upon arrival. So if there's certain VIPs that get better pricing or a different experience or requesting privileges that anybody else may not get, then it's not up to staff or anybody on your team or on your client's team to initiate that. The system takes care of everything for you. All right. So with that, this is another one of our portfolio products. It's called Text to Park, and we've really taken the approach to keep things simple. So with Text to Park, this is designed for self-parking. It allows guests to use their cell phones to pay for parking. Just like in SMS and just like all of our folio products, there's no app to download, which I think is a real differentiator in the world that we're in today, just because there's so much apps out there. Not that there's anything wrong with apps, but our mentality is if you keep it simple, it's going to be really simple for everybody to use. So signage is going to be key. And as you can see on the signage, again, back to my white label comment earlier, guests arrive and they're going to text whatever keyword the business wants that customer to text. So we try to make it about the business. And then what happens at that point is once the guest does, they will receive their welcome message, which allows them to launch Text to Park. So for the guest, they're going to identify their license plate to determine, so we can identify that via our enforcer tool. And then what it's going to allow the guest to do is determine which parking rate best fits their experience. Once the guest can park, they can purchase more time. They can have parking validated by local businesses electronically. They can pay for additional vehicles to be parked. They can also pin drop wayfinding directions back to their vehicle. Our platform will remember guest license plates. So if they park with you frequently, or if they've ever parked with you in the past, it will remember their license plate. Credit card information as well is tokenized and end-to-end encrypted. We have a very dynamic monthly parking tool, which allows monthly parkers to use it. They'll self-park. They can register electronically. They can be put on electronic wait lists. They can register as a sole individual as part of a company. They also can auto pay through our system via credit card or ACH. So really, it's a great opportunity for any on-street, surface parking lot, large and small. We've even had communications with some different universities that want to use our platform for credentials for football games and things like that. So it's been an exciting time. The other really unique platform feature is going to be built-in enforcement. So this is something that we do include with our platform. It allows anybody to really use our enforcement tool. So it's going to recognize transients and monthly parkers. It allows you to have one-way communication with parkers. So say there is a flat tire or broken window, somebody left a pet in the car. This allows your enforcement team to at least try to be proactive with your visitors versus reactive. So the dynamics of the platform are extreme. So I would encourage anybody that has any questions to certainly ask or give us the opportunity to just share more about the platform with you directly. Which leads into the next thing. As I said, we're a tech company, so we're always innovating different ways to make our platform even more dynamic. So we've created what's called the Target Ad Network, and what the Target Ad Network does is it creates a way to share information with guests who are physically on your property. It's a non-invasive banner ad that allows different members to create a call to action, which can allow those guests to physically be rerouted to a third-party landing page, to make phone calls. So it really is a great way to create awareness, give public service announcements, promote, inform. Never before have businesses ever had the opportunity to physically target people that are actually at a location similar to this. So the static banner ad really helps, promote whatever is important for the business or for public service announcement in non-conventional ways with our different partners. So what I would encourage you guys to do is reach out to me or my team directly, and we'll be more than happy to give you demos, pricing, information on our entire gambit of solutions.
Thanks, Geremy. There are some questions that roll in, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, one is more of a take on things. Where do you see the competitive edge of SMS payment versus in-car payments?
In-car payments. Can you explain that?
What I think is meant by this is the the newer way of finding and paying for parking in the built-in systems in cars.
Got it. So our platform's obviously dynamic. We would certainly be interested in going down those routes. With our platform now, it's uniquely built so that it's simple for the guests. So if they've actually ever visited any of our locations nationwide, regardless of where they go, they'll never be asked to enter in their physical credit card again. They may be asked to verify their CVV or their billing zip code, something similar to that. But I see our solution, just because we have, like I said, a number of different platforms that are unique. So we can really accept payment from anybody.
Great. Yeah, I don't know if this one is still relevant, but as a user, this is an audience question. As a user, how do I get a welcome message if I don't have to give out my phone number?
So you wouldn't necessarily receive a welcome message. You would get more of what's called a TEZ ticket, and that's a reusable card. So similar to a paper ticket that you would typically get in a normal paper-driven valet operation. That's essentially what you would get. So you wouldn't have the opportunity to receive the welcome message, but through the TEZ ticket, you would actually have the opportunity to pre-request your car. So should you be a celebrity or somebody that doesn't want to provide their phone number,
right.
You can obviously still request your car using a website or using a QR code.
All right. Thanks for the welcome message clarification is coming from the audience. Then a double one. Are chat messaging apps supported, like Messenger and WhatsApp? And does the SMS open a web page? Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, it will be a web portal that's going to be launched. It's not supported by any other messaging app, though we do have the ability, because like I said, we started building this well before the smartphone boom even happened. So our first version of TEZ was actually just texting back a keyword that would prompt the valet to start the response. So even if you do have an elderly, non-tech savvy customer that knows how to text, you can still initiate the request with a simple response like, let's say, the word car.
All right. It's already time for the next presentation. Geremy, there are some questions left about pricing and your expert view on the upcoming iOS 14. So to the audience, I encourage sending Geremy a direct message. I'm sure he's happy to answer, and we'll also share your contact details with the full audience. Might some questions come up after this, but for now, Geremy, thanks so much for a wonderful presentation.